Hi Scorpio, how's it going? We're here with the timeless reading. Okay, so for you guys can watch this reading for any Scorpio placement that you have. If you are watching this and you're a Scorpio sun, this can have to do with your self-expression. It can have to do with your behavior, maybe how you want to respond to a situation. If you are a Scorpio moon, this can be about internally what you're experiencing given a situation that you're going through. If you are Scorpio rising, this can have to do with what's physically playing out. If you are a Scorpio Venus, this can have to do with your interpersonal relationships. It can also have to do with your values, the things that you find to be important, what you're attracting into your life, and also balancing that, what you're bringing in, what you don't want to have around you, so on and so forth. I hope that you're all doing well. I'm very happy to be here with you. We're starting off first with Three of Cups. Three of Cups can mean that there's something going on where you're socializing. Four of Cups can be feeling like you don't have a bunch of energy to be doing this. Three of Cups can be people inviting you out, people wanting to be around you. They want your attention, they want your energy, they want you to come along because it's going to be so fun, or there's a birthday that's being celebrated and you have to be there. That can be sort of the vibe, you sort of being like feeling like you're being pulled right now. Four of Cups, you can feel like you need some alone time right now. You can feel like you need some time to decompress even. What this can mean too is that there are some happy things, or there's something happy that's going on, but Four of Cups can show that you may be feeling a little bit depleted. You could be feeling a little bit exhausted. Maybe you're not feeling like you're in the height of the energy right now. You can feel like you sort of want to crawl under a rock a little bit. Can be feeling tired. It's kind of like everybody is out in the middle of the room dancing around and they're really high energy, and you can feel like you just want to sit down and sort of stay against the wall a bit. Even if this is something that's happening within your own life, you know, Three of Cups can be something that you have personally that's going on, that's a great thing, and everyone's like, yay, we're so excited for you. And Four of Cups can be this feeling of like, yeah, thanks, but just feeling a little like you want to not be in that room with everybody else, even if they're all there congratulating you. Feel like you're pensively thinking about something. I do also feel this need to sort of be in your own energy. You know, this isn't a time where I'm seeing you want to like investigate what's going on with everybody, or like want to be in other people's business. I'm seeing this be more so a time when you're like, I actually don't want to be involved in that. I want to be on my own. And I'm seeing even this, I feel like I'm leaning more in the direction of being in this room by myself right now, rather than being in a crowded room with everybody, even if the spotlight is on me, or even if this is like a good thing for me, or it's something happy for my group that I'm involved in. You can feel like you just want to be around your own energy right now. Feels better that way. Three of Cups, Four of Cups, Page of Cups, Nine of Cups, a lot of stuff going on an emotional level for you. This means that there can be many things that you are feeling, many things that you're sensing. You can feel too like the energy is a bit more intense maybe than you'd prefer, or you just have like less energy to deal with it right now. Page of Cups and Nine of Cups almost feels like I want to be sort of away from this, and I want to be in my own energy, and I want to be able to feel my own energy and hear my own energy and sense my own energy. And I want to do the things that I like right now. I don't want to have to think about what's good for everybody. I want to just like sort of do my own thing in this moment and feel into sort of what I want and what I'm feeling and what I'm thinking, rather than it being about this thing where there are a lot of other energies involved. What I'm not seeing is this Three of Cups isn't somewhere where you don't like what's going on. It just feels like a time when you may be feeling less social and just want to be around your own energy to get a sense of what you're feeling. And I almost get this as being like you already exerted your extroverted energy and you need to be introverted right now. That can even mean like I've already had my fill of socializing and I need to sort of go into my corner and be alone right now. Or I need to go into the next room and be by myself. You know, it can be just exhausting. This feels like a lot of stuff that's going on energetically that, like, if other people aren't connected as deeply as you are, it may not be bothering them, it may not be impacting them, but for you, you can feel like, I'm tired right now. You can feel like you've just been swimming and swimming and swimming and you want a bit of a break. Like the little area of the pond that you like to go in where there aren't a bunch of ripples anywhere. Like you get to decide what ripples and what doesn't. You know, it feels like your own territory even that you'd be receding into, Scorpio. I get this sense almost like where nobody can bother you. However, I am seeing some really good things going on, and I do feel like the people around you that care about you and support you are like really excited, but you can feel like I've sort of had my fill of that. I just want to be over here for right now. If you have something that you want to say no to or something that you want to say, like, not today, please do it. Even if you are canceling somewhere or not going somewhere, it feels like it's going to help you reconnect. Because I get even the sense of you being somewhere where there's a mix of a lot of different energies. Even if this is like walking down the street and feeling like you're picking up on a lot of stuff, I'm even seeing you being like a magnet for certain things. This feels like you're going to be moving into a space where you've sort of, it's like you and there's a whole wall around you, energetically speaking, where you're just doing something within your own energy. And so you may have to like set a boundary or say like, hey, I'm not going to come today, something along the lines of that. And I'm seeing that's going to help you reconnect with your own energy. It even feels like a depletion of being around somewhere, and this is the thing that's going to replenish you energetically. Three of Cups and Six of Wands does show that something is happening and it's going to be like a really good thing. This can be a celebration, this can be a happy thing, this can be a good news type of thing. There's definitely a success or a win being involved in that for you, or like a victory of some sort. And I'm seeing people around you being very excited for you about this. Or is like people that support you, like, you know, just wanting to be involved in what you have going on. So I'm not seeing it be something that you're like celebrating alone. I'm seeing other energies be there with you, like there being connections, but you can feel like I just want to sort of be alone right now. I do also get the sense that Six of Wands and Four of Cups can mean that you have succeeded with something. However, you can feel like that was really exhausting and now I need to recover my energy. It looks like it has to do with, this is like a win. Good news, yes. Good things happening, yes. I feel like there's a piece of hair that's connected with my glasses. Simultaneously, why there can be like a great thing happening or something that feels like a really big win for you. And you can even feel over the moon with it. But as far as like, you know, it's like after you win your marathon, you don't want to then go sprinting around. You can, like, for a second after, maybe if it hasn't totally caught up with you, but then you're like, wow, I need to recover all of that energy that I just exerted. So even though you cross the finish line, it's like a really great outcome that you got here. You need time to recover your energy. And having the Death card, it shows that you're going through a very big transition right now. So you need to have your energy in order to do this. I think too that this thing that's happening that you'll feel very happy about how this goes, it feels like it's maybe helping you with the transition that you are making, like going to make things a little bit easier. It's not going to make it so that it's not difficult at all, but it's definitely something that will help you. Oh, that's so funny. The only major arcana that we have here is the Death card, which is Scorpio. On point. You're going through a transition. This is something that you've been working on. I feel like there's some bigger dreams that you've been working on as well. Or more long-term stuff that you're working on. Six of Wands and Nine of Cups feels like something that you have wanted and wanted deeply is coming to fruition. You're going to feel very happy about this if it has not happened yet. Feels like it's going to help you with a change that you're moving through currently, with a shift that's happening currently, that you are, I feel like you're further along with this. This doesn't feel like something that's just beginning. This feels like something that's been going on for quite some time. But you can be mentally struggling with things a bit here. I feel like your work is going to be celebrated, or your progress is going to be celebrated, or there will be some type of recognition even that you get, or there will be some type of support that you get for what you've done so far. I'm seeing something isn't completely done yet, but I'm seeing you be far along with something. You're working on something big within your life. This is about something that has deep, deep meaning for you. And I'm not seeing you be finished with it, but I'm seeing you be very far along the way, and I'm seeing there be support that you have around you. And I even feel like you're like a quarter of the way through something and you have people really cheering you on. I'm seeing your guides be around you. I'm definitely seeing there be a lot of support, seen and unseen, that you have around you, and I'm seeing you be very concentrated with something that you're doing. It feels like showing up and doing the thing and really being there, really being present. I'm seeing that it's not fully finished yet, and it feels like that's why it's so important that you're feeling winded right now, or you're feeling uninspired, or you're feeling exhausted right now in some way. You need to stop and you need to make sure that you're taking care of yourself, because there may be like energies around you that want you to participate, and you may feel like, I'm just trying to get by right now and I need to do this for myself, and I'm seeing that be suggested. And also too, if you have the option to take a really big bite of something or take a smaller bite, take the smaller bite so you have less on your plate when it is an option. Because it feels like you need to be doing something where you're taking it in stride rather than trying to like overhaul and do everything all at once. This feels like it's a marathon, not a sprint. And yeah, you can be struggling a little bit mentally with some stuff that you have going on, and so it feels like extra important for you to take care of yourself and do what you need for yourself right now, because of being in a bit of a vulnerable position currently. I'm seeing things go really well. I'm seeing something really fantastic that's happening. It does feel like this is going to boost your morale. I am also seeing that you're going through a bit of a spiritual and psychological shift right now, and you can feel like this is hitting you in a very vulnerable place. And this is about checking in and making sure that you are doing what you need to do for yourself, to make sure that you are sort of continuing with what needs to be continued, because the process is not finished yet. The process is not over yet. But this good thing that's happening, I feel like it really boosts your morale. You know, it's like you're 3/4 of the way through the race and you're in the lead, and you just like get a notification that you're in the lead and that people are like very far behind you. Is that a bad like example of me using that? It's not about the other people, it's just about you and what you're doing. But yeah, I feel like this is some good news that you get, or like something really good that's happening where it's like keep going, because you know when you're on the verge of, Four of Cups can be questioning things like why am I even doing this in the first place? Like I could just stop right now. And it's like, no, keep going. And I'm seeing your guys really pushing you through. And if you're feeling like you need to take things a little bit slower or just do a little bit less, it feels like that is okay right now. So that's what I'm saying when I said the thing about when you have the option of you can take a big bite or you can take a little bite, it feels like right now if you can just take little bites at a time, that's fine. Because it can sort of help you recover your energy enough to be able to do the final leg of the journey, okay? Of this transition that you have going on currently, all right? You are working on something. You are going to be very, very, very happy with this. This feels like a longer term or like a bigger dream or wish fulfillment of yours. And this is something that is, I'm hearing notoriety. This is something that's going to feel, this is something that matters to you on a deep level within your life. And so continuing to do this thing feels very important, because if you were in a place where your energy wasn't depleted right now, you wouldn't question this for a second. But I feel like because you're tired right now and you can feel very depleted energetically, you can have your shadow coming up and being like, are you sure you want to keep doing this? But I'm seeing your guides be like, do not listen to your shadow right now. Keep going with this. You got it. Like, don't do anything going backwards or whatever. Like, you've been running. If you need to walk right now, do it, and then you'll be able to pick up pace again. But like, allow yourself to have that. You can walk right now for a little bit. It's like you're gonna keep moving forward, but you don't need to be sprinting right now, because you're in a vulnerable place energetically. And I'm seeing like when it comes to your battery, I feel like it's at like a 10% rather than at 100. And so walking is gonna allow it to build at least where it needs to be for you to finish the process. And then you'll get a break after that. This feels like not a total break where it's like now you're not doing anything at all. This feels like more of a slowing down that's happening, and it's going to help you a lot. It's going to really get your energy sort of back where it needs to be, and that can be your motivation, your caring for what you're doing, stuff that you can feel a little bit detached from right now because you need to get your energy back. It's like it needs to be accumulated again because you've exerted so much. And I'm seeing something that's happening that's really going to boost your morale here. I feel like this will also be a big confirmation for you to keep doing what you're doing. It feels like it's reinforcing you to keep going here. All right, my friends, we are going to leave the reading here. I would like to thank everyone for connecting. Thank you for tuning in. I'm sending everybody love, and I hope to catch you guys next time.